Obviously, it's your last season on Rocky Top. Wearing the orange and white, you've always said, has been a blessing to you. Can you describe what you're thankful for about this program and just thankful in general getting ready for Thanksgiving?
I think first and foremost, I'm so thankful for the opportunity to even be able to have come to Tennessee in the first place. As I've said multiple times to multiple people, this program and this university means a lot to me. And being able to put the T on the side of my head every day and being able to wear the orange and white, it's meant a lot to me for this past 6 years. And, as it's kind of coming to a close, I think that feeling's just become stronger throughout the years, and it's something that I'll always carry with me wherever I go. So.
How do you balance staying in the moment and trying to do what you need to do to win the game versus making sure you take in all those mental images and visual images, while you have an opportunity?
I think it's just attacking it the same way that I've attacked every week that I've been in college. It's just kind of going at it as a preparation standpoint that no matter what's going on outside-wise, you always got to focus on the game and, what's going on. But, you get those moments in pregame and stuff like that kind of around the stadium, just kind of soak it all in, see the stands, see the fans in the crowd cheering for you. And I'm sure I'll get a nice moment getting to go through the T one last time to kind of be able to soak it in. But when it's game time, it's game time. So you got to be able to get those moments when you can, but you also got to focus on the main objective.
Ollie, I know y'all have been really careful not to make excuses with any injuries that have gone on either side of the ball, but for y'all up front, how much of those injuries impacted things or complicated things week to week?
I think it just kind of fell onto that next man up mentality. We kind of take pride in being able to have guys ready and developed behind us just in case anything happens. I don't think anywhere at any school there's going to be a school that's going to go through a complete season without having something happen, someone go down. So, it's just all kind of just goes back to our off-season training of just being able to develop and have guys ready to be in those spots when the hand comes up and people need people to fill spots. So.
Kind of building off of that, what are you all honing in on this week to make sure you do have a successful last outing here inside Neyland?
It's just the same mentality that we have every week, coming out with the mentality to practice hard, work hard, to have our best week of practice every single week, and to just kind of focus and nail down in on the details. We watch a lot of film, especially up front as an offensive line, and I think that is a credit to how much we're able to adjust to different things that happen to us on the field on Saturdays. But just at the end of the day, just being able to make sure that we're prepared and ready to attack. So.
You talked about how much this program means to you, but what is the biggest change you've seen in yourself from when you got here to now?
I'm definitely a lot bigger than I was when I first stepped on campus. But my personality's changed. The person that I came in is not the same person that's leaving this program, and it's all for the better. I went through a lot of different adversity and different trying times throughout my time here, but I was able to stay the course, and I think it's made me a stronger man, and it has me ready to take on the challenges that life's going to throw my way. So.
Ollie, you guys lost Javontes in the last game. Coach said he's not going to play the rest of the season. How tough is that to see him go down on sort of a weird play where he just kind of was at wrong spot at the wrong time?
It's definitely hard. Sprague's a really close friend of mine, and, it's hard to see someone that plays so hard and gives so much to the game to go down like that. But at the same time, the same thing I said before, the next man up, you got to be able to have someone back there to be ready to go, and I believe that we do. We have a lot of guys developed to be able to kind of fill up the hole that he's going to be leaving. But, again, I'm praying for him, and I'm hoping that whatever's going on with him gets fixed quick. So.
Ollie, you got a couple games left, obviously, but since you are a senior and this is the 6th year, and you've already got a degree and a master's degree on top of that, what's next for you after ball? Is it you going to try to keep playing ball, and what's next after ball's done?
I've got somewhat of a life plan figured out with me and my fiance, so that, I've got that whole situation figured out, hopefully. But the main goal is to just kind of finish out the season strong and then see where that leads me to. If there's opportunities for me at the next level, then I would gladly jump at those opportunities. But if not, I'm just ready to go whichever direction that life wants to take me. So.
Ollie, looking at the offensive line for next year, it's kind of in a weird spot of there's a lot of guys that can return, but they could also move on. If it's a kind of a new look offensive line,
next year? Who are some guys to keep an eye on? Some of those younger guys who have really developed over the course of the season.
I mean, there's a lot of guys to note that I think are going to be some really big-time players. You know, when you go through that fall camp, you got that slew of freshmen that are developing, practicing, and then when you get into the season, the opportunities are kind of cut down because of where their needs are and stuff like that. But, I mean, I think you got some good looks at some guys like Vyson Lang and Addison Nichols are going to be strong players for us. They developed well. Larry Johnson's going to be pretty good. I've got a lot of faith in Mo Clipper to be able to perform. So, you know, there's a lot of young guys in the room that I think can do a lot of really good things. It's just that continuing track on that development.
A lot of senior day talk, obviously, coming into the end of the regular season. If you could pick one specific moment to relive one more time as a Tennessee Vol, what would it be?
Man, there's been a lot of special moments for me at Tennessee. One thing, I wish I could go back and tell myself how memorable the first time running out of the tee was going to be. You know, I think of some different memorable moments. Obviously, kicking the field goal against Alabama last year was one of my highlight moments. But there's just so many different special moments that I could think of that Vol Nation has done such a great job of making it special, and being able to be a part of teams that have done special things has meant a lot to me. So.